Hi guys. All right, we're getting all set up. This is not normally a normal day for me to go live. But I've been on a roll crafting with you guys, and I'm freaking getting back into the swing of it, and I'm loving it, and I've got some things to walk through. Sorry. What? Yes, sorry, my phone's ringing. Um there is a trend. I've seen it. I've seen Chrissy Creates on TikTok do it, kind of. I just seen, I don't even know that I've watched a video for actually doing it. I've just seen a cup that has this on it. And I just real quickly searched because I wanted to make sure I was saying her name right. So I got right and searched to watch what exactly she does because I want to see if I'm doing it differently. And I'm 100% doing it differently than her. But it's a trend. It's called like a double ombre, reverse ombre or something. But they do it with a lot of taping and painting and spray painting and taping. Um, that seems like a lot of work. So we're going to do it summer style. Hello, hello, hello. I do want to let you guys know as you're jumping, and we're going to do something fun today. Okay. Now, y'all, I know I'm always saying I have all this stuff and it's got to go somewhere. It's legit because every day I get one of every single thing we put on the website. The girls have a little basket for me that shows so I can show you guys what's new on the website. Well, then this stuff for like 2 weeks, it like piles up on my floor. I have 8 baskets literally just piled up here, and it was even gone last week. The crew absolutely hates when I bring this in all piled up with all the days worth of stuff and goes, okay, now you got to file these back because it's a real pain in the patoot. Sometimes I do it, but the reality is I can't even use all these because there's so much new stuff and I'm doing new things, and so it's got to go somewhere. So today I thought would be fun for today. If you already placed an order, because I saw there was like 6 or 7 orders that came in when Michaela was live and she did a little Michaela freebie. So if you placed an order with Michaela during Michaela's live earlier or this afternoon, and it was a minimum order, and you can go in and place a secondary order, we'll combine your orders. Okay, so as long as your orders are big enough to be combined. I am going to put everyone's name in that spends $50 today. So if you've already got a $25 order and you can do another $25 order, it will be combined. Okay, so everybody who spends over $50 or above today, that's after tax, and that is after coupon codes are applied and before tax. Okay, because there's coupon codes. If you spend $50 or above, I'm going to put all your guys' names in a jar, and I'm going to randomly pick somebody, and I'm going to send you guys a pack of instant transfers. They'll be like 10 sheets of randomness or 10 little mini ones, like a total of 10, like whether it's mini. I'm just going to make a fun bundle of instant transfers, and I'm going to randomly give it to somebody so we can start getting rid of some of this stuff. Okay. I have a stack and a half from like a month and a half worth of stuff in there. I have so much, you guys, it's coming out my ears. So if you spend more than $50 today, you will get entered into win a freebie pack of instant transfers. It'll be wraps and full sheets and mixed instant transfers and mixed full sheets and individual little mini ones. Okay. Also, if you're in there, I just doodly dude. I've been down here. I spent about the last 20 minutes putting more full Halloween pumpkin themed kind of idea stuff with liquidation prices under today's deal. So if you shopped it yesterday, there's more today. There's some more linkier ones. Because I'm just kind of going down the list. We have like a in our queue, and I've just been kind of going, and I'm like, okay, I ended there yesterday, so I keep on going today. So if you go to today's deals, you're going to see the new stuff that launched today, and then you're going to see all the pages of items that are like heavily discounted. I'm calling it liquidation sale. Okay, this is new today. Mom Life. This is a 20 wrap. So this will wrap a 20 ounce. Okay. I love this one. It says cowgirls are God's wildest angels. They have cowboy hats for halos and horses for wings. And this is a wrap. It's got the bottom and the top piece, but there's no background. So it's so you can put it on like a fully glittered cup. and your glitter will shine completely through. Okay, so it's got the top piece and the bottom piece. So this could even be 2 tumblers because you got this and you've got this. So you could do like a mommy and me, or just 2 totally different. I know, Joanne. So we've got Mom Life new today. We've got the horses, and it says cowgirls are God's wildest angels. They have cowboy hats for halos and horses for wings. Okay, so that is up there. Then we have another one that's kind of similar where there's no like background to this. It's just the outdoorsy kind of mountain theme. So if you kind of live somewhere where there's woods or wooded area, deer, mountainy kind of thing, this would be beautiful. You could put Mama Bear on here. You could put someone's name on there. If you live in a town where there's like a little resorty town or touristy spot, you could put the name of the city there and sell it as like a souvenir. Okay, then we've got a 20-ounce wrap, Land of the Free because of the brave, for all our veterans and military service. Land of the Free because of the brave. Amy Flomer, that! Okay, all of our, where's Gina? All of our military. Then we have, I just went on a Mexican beach vacation, and this one says, life is better at the beach. Okay, these are 2 wraps. So you have 2 pieces. This would actually be really fun on like a split cup as the collar around the middle. Like if I had done this as a big 30 or 20 ounce, this would be a really pretty swirl on the bottom, and then wrap this on it. So you got the top piece and bottom piece. And then I love this one majorly because this is like neutral tones. It's kind of fallish, but it's more kind of boho as well. And it says faith, and it says Bible emergency numbers. And then it says feeling sad, John 14, feeling worried, Matthew 6, 19 through 37. So it says like all the feelings that you might have and all the Bible verses to read when you have those. So it says Bible emergency numbers. Really like that one. Okay. Those are your newbies today. But so those are all your new wraps today. But if you are in there, check today's deals. Go to iwantglitter.com. If you're new to watching with us, iwantglitter.com is the website. And today's deals is where you're going to find today's new instant transfers. And you're also going to find a bunch of other sale items. That's where you're going to find all the liquidation priced stuff. Okay. So there's going to be the new stuff. And then there's going to be pages of stuff we just put on sale to kind of move it off the shelves. Okay. And then if you're shopping glitter, we did glitter swirl yesterday. We've been doing lots of glittering. We did live mix yesterday. We're going to be using the live mix again today. We worked live mix with Sparrow, this beautiful cup right there that's got Sparrow on the top and live mix on the bottom. It's gorgeous. We're going to be using live mix again today. But if you're shopping glitter, any like Bitty Boys, custom blends, live mixes, open stock glitter, any of the glitter, you can use this coupon code right here on your screen when you check out, and it's going to take half price off of all the glitters. Okay. Now, like I said, we're doing this kind of like reverse. I'm not even sure what it's called. I think it's called reverse ombre or triple ombre, or I don't know. I've seen it. Chrissy creates on TikTok. I've seen her quick little videos, or sometimes it's in the background or whatever. I'm like, ooh. And so my brain kind of worked out how I would do this. I just right now went to search for her to make sure I was saying her name right, because I'm going to give credit where credit's due. I'm not even sure she's the one who came up with the tumbler, but that's where I saw it. So that's where I'm throwing the credit out. And it's a very, very cool look. But I just watched how she did it. I'm like, oh my God, that's so much work. I'm not going to do that. I try to do tumblers as streamlined, simple as possible so that you can do more tumblers in less time and run a very productive business. So this is what my brain does. One, I'm going to be using this tumbler. It's one of our pre-colored 20-ounce tumblers. But you can obviously base paint your prep and base paint your tumbler whatever color you want. But we're going to do it using double-sided adhesive. Okay, so double-sided adhesive sheets. A lot of you now have this. Even if you hadn't had it before, you now have it because you had this. You grabbed it packs during Spectacular. Okay, so we're going to go in. Okay, so I went in and had Morgan cut this on the Cricut. I asked her to make sure it cut all the way through So each of the lines is cut. Morgan cut this for me today because I've been running around doing 1,000 things. The nanny called in sick, so we also have the baby, so it's been a little nutty. So I just made sure and asked her to make sure it cut all the way through, so where it cut the through the top sheet and through the adhesive. All right. I had her leave it on the Cricut mat so that way if they are individually pieced, they don't come apart. I do think it did cut all the way through. You can see some of these are almost completely off, but I'm going to glitter right on the Cricut mat. The reason I'm going to do that is just so it doesn't fall apart and I don't lose track of what goes where. Okay. But I'm going to go in here. A double-sided adhesive. It's not even in disguise, girl. It's just a straight blessing. Okay. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to carefully remove. Oh, I got to put my glasses on. I can't see for beans. Okay. I'm going to peel this back. Okay. Now I'm going to peel each one very quickly, just so because you know me, once I'm on camera, everything goes to hell when I'm on camera. So I'm going to just quickly just zhuzh these lines to make sure it's cut so we don't have issues. Very quickly. Now, if I had, Morgan was already gone by the time I came back down here. I've been up with the baby. I had a doctor's appointment and stuff today, and I've been up with the baby. So she was already gone. If I had seen her, I would have had her cut this one more time just to make sure it was cut through. It's a lot faster and easier to do this when you're on the Cricut. Okay. Now it's going to be stuck down to the Cricut mat. That's what's going to kind of hold it in place for me. Oh, I lost track of where I'm at. Right here. I just had her give me an old Cricut mat because I'm like, girl, just give me an old one that if I get glitter all over it, it's not going to like mess you up for the day. I can clean the Cricut mat afterwards if I need to. But I'm just double dosing these lines to make sure, because it's going to be a real pain in the patoot if they are separated. Okay. Okay. Do this top line. Okay. I might have missed a little bit here and there, but it's fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do, even though these are all individually cut, I still need to pull each individual front away, and I want to do it carefully so it doesn't lift. Making sure the stick stays down and I don't lift the sticky up. So that one, see the sticky one to come with the paper. So we're going to go back in. Yep, the stick wants to stay. Okay, so then we're going to go from a different corner. Ooh, even with my glasses on, I'm having a hard time seeing. Oh, for Pete's sake. There we go. Okay. Now, if you guys are just jumping in, we're going to be ombreing on this. These are all just cut stripes. I wonder if Morgan can share this file. I'll ask her tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow nobody's here. Tomorrow's Crazy Chaos Friday. I'm going to ask Morgan if she can share this file to the group so you guys can have this. She pre-measured this, she said, so that this is perfectly cut so that this will fit around a 20-ounce tumbler perfectly without having to cut these or trim these, so they're all evenly spaced. You know how I always say if you have the OCD, if you got the OCD, okay, I'll see if she can share. I don't know how that works. I haven't done that. It's been years since I did all that. I used to with you guys, but now Morgan's taken all over all of our Cricut cutting and silhouetting and design stuff. So my brain is, if I don't use it, I lose it. I also noticed something about myself when we were in Mexico, because I can actually speak Spanish, not like fluent, but I'm pretty decent at Spanish. And I've realized over all these years, my Spanish has gotten terrible because I didn't speak Spanish. And so I've used him as a crutch. I just go, you tell him, like, you, babe, tell him what to da 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 da. And so over the words I used to know, I can't even bring to the forefront of my brain anymore because I didn't use it, so I lose it. Use it or lose it. Okay, here we go. Now we've got this all exposed, right? Here we go. All right, so if anybody's just jumping in, guys, we are going to do what I think they're calling a reverse ombre or something. I don't know. We're gonna. Why don't you and Ivan practice with the girls? I do a little, but I don't. It's yeah. Ivan should. Ivan should. I do with the girls, not really well, but we're gonna do what's called a reverse ombre or something. I'm not even saying that's what it's called. I don't know what it's called. I watched it, I saw it on TikTok. Um, but they do spray painting and taping and chaos. And if you want a spray painted look and no glitter, then yes, the taping and the spray painting, it works perfectly. But I like the glitter option, the glitter version. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. We're going to do it with live mix. And what should we do? Live mix and maybe Riker. Live mix and Riker, or live mix and Tim. Ooh, we'll do live mix and Tim. Okay. So we're going to do Tim and live mix. Okay. So I've already got my 20-ounce tumbler. I've got Tim and I've got live mix number 164. If you missed using live mix 164 yesterday, you're going to see it today. It is spectacular. It's a black based glitter. Just very, very touched by little kids' fingers. What paper is it? I am using double-sided adhesive sheets. We are currently sold out. You can get them on Amazon. If you grab the pack of these during Spectacular, but you're like, I don't know what to do with them, this is something that you can do with it. It is literally like a big piece of tape. It's like a big page of tape, and both sides have a carrier sheet. So you got a bottom sheet and a top sheet, and in between is that double-sided adhesive sheet. We cut this on the Cricut all the way through. So now we have these strips. We peeled off the top portion, so it just revealed the sticky, and it still has the bottom portion covering the stick. So it's basically like the top is sticky and the bottom has got the protection on it. That's important because we're going to do that in a minute. Now we're going to ombre on it. So I've got my ombre glitter shaker. I've got an old one. This is an old version of these. We have these on the website. Okay, you can take this. Now, when you're filling and loading your ombre glitter shaker, I'm not gonna load my glitter shaker on top of this because knowing me, I'll flop it and then welcome to a live show with Summer. Okay, when you are doing the ombre glitter shaker, if you struggle with ombres and getting perfect, easy ombres, get you one of these, okay? We call them ombre glitter shaker. Pop the top off, take this, and put the color in there. Now the color that has visually the lighter color, now these are both probably shade-wise, like very similar shades. Well, this doesn't have any black in it, so this is technically the lighter color. This is Tim, okay? This is Tim. Tim is like a vibrant fuchsia, fine metallic. Okay, so we're gonna put Tim in there. Then we're gonna take live mix. So the one that's darker, you want less of because the dark really takes over. Okay, so then we're gonna put live mix in there. Then we're gonna take a stir stick or the back of a, this is just the back of, ooh, this is the back of a paintbrush. Okay, and we're gonna just stir that up. Okay. I want to get that top and bottom mixed together, dark mixed in with light. So we've got Tim and live mix number 164. There's a little bit more Tim in here than live mix 164. That is intentional because the live mix 164 will take over. Yeah, the ombre glitter shaker is one of the best investments for a tumbler maker because this makes, even if you're good at ombres, this still makes ombres so easy. Now you can pre-mix this. You can put it in here, but I like putting it on the ombre shakers because then you know exactly how much you have. But you can just stick it in a cup, stir, pour it in. Okay. Okay, then pop the lid back on, or bottom, whatever portion you're calling that. Now I keep this on my desk at all times. It's just a cup with a few little beach rocks in it. And this is how I store my ombre glitter shaker. The minute you flip this thing over, it's going to start leaking glitter. So it's kind of important that you keep it facing up until you're ready to use it because you don't want to waste glitter. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to take our sheet with our stripes from the double-sided adhesive stripes. Double-sided adhesive paper is amazeballs. Yes, it is. Okay, so you're going to take your stripes and we're going to take our ombre glitter shaker. And you want to start with your ombre glitter shaker very close to the paper or project, whatever you're doing. You can do this on a cup too. This exact same technique on a cup. Okay, then you want to get nice and close and you want to fill this in nice and thick. Okay, so you want to do a thick band of the glitter. Okay, then you're going to go up a little bit higher and you're going to tap it out. And a little bit lower and tap it out. Needs a little more here. Okay. Now you've basically got an ombre going. I'm going to bring you guys in close. I want you guys to be able to see me tapping, and now I'm going to show you up close what it looks like. So now you've got this sheet, and you've got the thin band, and then you've got it feathered out and feathered out. Okay. Now, if you don't want to waste, this may not be the method for you because you're going to mix. Because if you were trying to, well, let's, okay, here we go. I'll be the experimenter. Okay. Because my brain says just put it all together and then you've made yourself a new mix. But I know that not everybody wants to do that with their glitter. So because I might as well be the one to waste all my glitter if we're going to waste it. I'm going to try to flip it really quick onto my parchment paper. Okay. Okay. That worked. So there we go. Flip it really fast onto your parchment paper. Then you can save this. Okay. You can go back through and do this a second time. Remember, this has got a white background on it. Once we put on this cup, it's got the pink background, which is going to aid and help it get coverage. I'm not stressed about it though. So now I'm going to press down a little bit. Make sure I like it. Okay. So now I'm going to save this glitter. I'm going to pop my ombre glitter shaker back up because we might do a second round. And I'm going to pour the extra back in. Yes, you can do 2 coats of this. You might actually do 2 coats just to do it for the live so you guys can see. Now, if you guys are just jumping in, there's a lot happening today. There's a lot happening. Intermission, intermission. Okay, while I clean up. If you're just jumping into the live, hi guys, we are doing, I think they're calling it a reverse ombre. Not really sure. I've only seen it a couple times, but I kind of put it in my brain like how I would do it, and I think it's a lot easier doing it this way. There's a bunch of techniques. Of course, I'm going to think mine's the best. I'm just kidding. Whatever. This is how I would do it because this seems much easier. But if you're just jumping into the live, there's a lot happening. One, if you spend more than $50 on the website today, I'm going to go in and I'm going to randomly put everybody whose name who spends over $50 on the website today. That is after you've put your coupon codes in and before tax. I'm going to put your name into a drawing and I'm going to draw one name out and I'm just going to send you a random pack of a bunch of instant transfers because I've got a bunch. It'll be at least 10 instant transfers because I got to get rid of some of these. If you miss this whole thing, like every day I get one of everything to show on the live, and then they stack up over days because nobody cleans up in here, and I don't got time for that. So like literally these bins and baskets and things get piled up. The crew absolutely hates when I come in and go like, okay, here's all the ones I didn't use. Can you put them in the filing cabinet? Because it's like scattered. They're not in alphabetical order. It's just, and so they're like, I always get the death stare if I hand it to somebody and ask them to do it. They do it, but I get the death stare. So I'm like, maybe I'll just make a little pack and we'll give it away. So if you spend over $50, you could win the pack of the pack of instant transfers. All right. Also, I put a bunch of, before this live, I put more items on liquidation sale. So if you have not checked today's deals in the last 3 days, or if you even checked yesterday, there's new stuff on with liquidation prices from 25 cents to like $2, like super cheap instant transfers, molds, a couple other things. So go in, check today's deals. There is the new stuff in today's deals that are on sale, and then there's the super liquidation items. So go through every single page and catch all the things so you don't miss anything, okay? If you are shopping for glitter, if you're going to grab this live mix that I'm about to do today, you can grab some live mix. You can get some itty bitty boys. You can grab some other live mixes. You can get any other glitters, any glitter. Use the coupon code glitter50. That's going to give you half price off of all the glitter in your shopping cart. Okay. You've been busy with your other hobby, Angela. Hello. Is that rhinestoning? It better be rhinestoning. All right. So make sure you check for the super sale items. Make sure you check for all the new items that are up on the website. Make sure you add your free mini instant transfer. Every single order that you place with us, you can add a free mini instant transfer. So make sure you get one of those. Liquidation sale, free mini instant transfer, new items on the website. And if you spend over $50, you are entering yourself automatically into possibly winning the pack of instant transfers. Okay. Paranormal investigation. Oh my God. Have you watched Skinwalker Ranch? I'm all over it. All right. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to do the ombre. We're finished ombre. So on here, what you just saw me do, this is the double-sided adhesive sheet. It's cut into strips. It's cut all the way through. I'm glittering right on my Cricut mat so these stay kind of stuck down so they don't get all discombobulated. And we're going to ombre right on here. So now we're going to do top and bottom. Okay, so this is the live mix from yesterday. You're going to now see it in action. Okay, so we're going to go right over here and we're going to go in. We're going to kind of go over that in the middle. Okay. And I'm going to burnish it down a bit to get good coverage. Okay. Tap, tap, tap. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's already perfect. Skittery-doo. Skittery-doo. I call the triplets skittery-doo. I'm like, come on, skittery-doo. Okay, save that line mix. Glitter duster brush for the win on my parchment paper. If you don't have a glitter duster brush and you don't have an ombre glitter shaker, I highly recommend just going on the website and getting those two tools today. Grab an ombre glitter shaker, grab a glitter duster brush. They're magical. Okay, so now I'm going to go up and just tap a little bit. Okay, this is also why I like the ombre, the glitter duster brush, because you can just dust. I'm just going to dust just a little bit. I don't want to knock off anything important. I just don't want to have a lot of excess on there because I don't want to contaminate my tin when I put tin on there. So I'm just gently brushing, and that's going to get rid of anything that's loose that didn't actually stick onto the stick. Okay. So the middle part is a combination of live mix number 164 and Tim, and the bottom is live mix number 164. When live mix 164 sells out, it's gone, you guys. I think there's like 60 of them left. So go get you some. Okay, here we go. Somebody said, Debbie, is there a hole in, oh. I must have missed a question. She says, oh, now I get it. Yes. All right, so now we're going to put Tim up here. So now we're going to go blue, 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 blue. Okay, so now Tim's going up here. And we're going to get this guy all gently burnished down. Okay. Tip it up. Tap it off. Squirrel. Okay, now I'm going to take my glitter duster brush and just gently work our excess out. Grab our parchment paper from underneath. Put Tim back. Now, for the sake of training purposes, I don't think it needs a second coat, but we're going to go ahead and do a second coat. You have to stop scrolling through to watch this? Yes, girl. Come hang out. Now, I don't think it needs a second coat. However, we're going to do a second coat because I want to show you guys how you would do a second coat in case you don't get as good a coverage. Okay, so here we go. This is the ombre Tim with live mix number 164. Okay, so this is done on a double-sided adhesive sheet. You can see that it's been cut. It's still sticking to my Cricut mat. That's how I'm keeping all the cut pieces kind of in place. Sorry. Okay. Now, if you think you need a secondary cut on the camera, it looks almost like there's a line right here of the lighter color, but in person, you can't see that. Okay. If you think that, you can always go back through with your glitter duster brush too and just brush a little bit more of that pink off that line. Okay, you can go in and do that. Or you could just do a second coat. So funny because I can see it on camera, but it does not show. That does not, I can see on camera right here where it looks like the pink is a little heavier. When you lay it down flat and look at it, you can't see that. Anyway, so if you feel like you need to do a second coat, put a layer of spray adhesive on here. So that's what we're going to do, just so that for the sake of showing you guys. But this is live mix number 164. That's its name. And this is Tim. In between here, this is a combination of live mix 164 and Tim. Okay, so now we're going to take our spray adhesive and spray it. I'm going to put it in my spray box. Sorry, there's a lot of mess happening in the way, but you guys get the idea. So I don't know where my spray adhesive is. There it is. Okay, so we're just going to stick it in the box. I'm going to go through the process very, very quickly because the spray adhesive will cure up. So I'm going to do this very fast, and then I'm going to come over there, and I'm not going to talk through it as much. I'm just going to do it. Okay. So here we go, second round. So now you're going to see it in fast speed. Okay, we're going to take the ombre glitter shaker that has the 2 glitter colors already mixed, and we're going to tap, tap, tap a thick line down the middle with the ombre glitter shaker. This is the 2 glitter colors mixed, and then I'm going to lift up and I'm going to tap it out a little bit loose along the bottom and along the top. I'm not going to clean up in between. You can. I'm not going to. We're just going to go quick, quick, quick. Okay. Then I'm going to take my Tim, put it over the top. Okay. Then we're going to take live mix number 164. We're making a giant dump bucket here. Okay. We're going to take 164, dump it over the top. Okay. Tim, I'm going to burnish down. On top, 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 top. Make sure we get it in there good. Oops, shoot, clean my finger somewhere. Okay, live mix number 164. Burnishing down on this side. There's no pressure on my finger. Very, very light pressure. Really what I'm kind of just doing is moving that glitter around. Okay. Then I'm going to kind of go in the middle. I'm not going to go on the colors. I'm just kind of going in the middle here, making sure we get this live mix pressed down. Okay, move my finger. Okay, now I've basically just made a large dump bucket of what I put in the middle, but I'm okay with that because it's a beautiful color. What I also do whenever I do this is I put it in another glitter bag and I label what it is, and I will literally label a glitter bag that says live mix number 164 and Tim. So I know, oh, look at that. Jesus, if you don't have Tim to go with your live mix, go get it. That's so pretty. All right. So that way I know down the road what I have mixed together. And I'm going to just gently duster brush this guy off. Now you can obviously be more careful about saving your glitter. My floor collects a lot of glitter because we do it on camera and we were trying to go quickly. All right, so now this, there we go. Okay, that is 2 layers of that glitter. Okay, now this is why I love my pre-folded. Just grab it. Now I can clean these up later. So these are all my pre-done ones. Okay, so I'm just going to set these off to the side. I can pour them into my container later. We're going to keep on moving through. Wow! Yes. So this is, if you want to go get some Tim and you want to go get some live mix number 164 using the coupon code glitter50, live mix will be, it's $6.50 regular price. It will be $3.50 if you use this coupon code right there. And Tim will be, let's, of course, it doesn't pop up on the top, even when his name is Tim. Tim, where are you? Why does he not pop up? He's the only thing called Tim on the whole website. Trying to get his actual price so that I can tell you without screwing it up. Tim Glitter. Oh, for Pete's sake. Can somebody go look for it on the website? I'm looking on our back end thing and it's not searching it right. Never mind, I could do it. Okay, Tim is $6.25, so it'll be like $3.13. Yes. So you need to get some Xander. Yeah, so live mix number 164 and Tim together will be like $6.50 after you put your coupon code in. Hey, get you some. This is a great combination. I'm kind of obsessed. I'm just going to keep looking at it. Just kidding. Let's keep going. Okay. All right. So live mix number 164 is a black base, but it has blues, purples, and fuchsias in it. But it is a black base, so it's a very, very, very dark color. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and peel. No, I'm not. I'm going to take. Okay. I'm going to take my cutting knife. Oops. Never mind. Blade did not stick. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our cup. I'm going to stick it on my cup stand. Okay. And I'm going to try to attempt to grab one section at a time. Okay. So we're going to start separating these sections. Okay. Okay, I gotta put the blade back in. I do need my craft knife. What is going on? Why isn't it sharp tightening? What's going on in my world? Jesus. Okay, there's another one. I don't know why that was. I must be doing it wrong. Because my brain is trying to hurry. Okay. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna separate these edges. Okay. All we want is this middle section. Now this is done on double-sided adhesive sheet, remember, guys. Now, if I wasn't yapping and talking and stuff, this would be already done. We would already be into halfway through the next process. So we're just taking our time so I can walk you guys through this. Okay. So now I've got my cup and I've got my stripes. You saw me pre-cut these earlier. So I'm going to go in and separate these one at a time. And now is when now. Is Tim a Christmas red? No, it's a deep fuchsia. Tim is not red. He's like a deep, dark fuchsia. Now is the problem of me getting stuff on straight. Okay. I never do it. So this will be an interesting little journey for us all to go down. That's not straight. Okay, we're gonna guess that. Now I have a laser pointer. I don't use it because I can't get it straight even with the laser pointer. So it's kind of just another waste of time for me. Okay, we're going with this. We're going with that as our straight line. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully peel this off. Now you guys can, like we've done before in the past, you can pre-stick this on a sheet of vinyl. So this is a little bit thicker and easier to work with. Sorry, there's goop on my tweezers. I don't need goop on my tweezers right now, okay? So you can pre-stick this on a piece of vinyl so it's a little bit thicker when you're trying to do this portion. Also, you can also put like coats of clear spray paint on it, which makes this also a little bit easier. We're doing it the hardest way because I just had this idea this afternoon and I didn't really plan this through. Look at there. Summer doing something that she doesn't think through it all the way. Typical Summer. So now I'm going to take the sticky. Also, I'm blind as a bat. So we're going to try to get this paper and sticky away from each other with zero visibility on this situation. Oh my God. I can't see. Oh, there we go. I got it. That one, that was complete luck. Okay. So now we're going to do the bit where we only expose a small portion. Oh my God, Morgan didn't give me any room for error here. This is literally the exact size of a 20-ounce cup. Oh my God. Does she not know me at all? Okay, so we're going to take it, lay it down, stick that little piece. Then we can pull the backing away. Line it up. Press it down. So normally I would have given myself like 1/4 of an inch extra so that if I had to just, if I got it off a little bit, I could just trim it. But Morgan made this exactly onto a 20-ounce, okay? So we'll end up glittering the butt. There we go. So there's our first one. Boom. On the cup. Okay, now we can take this off. We don't need this anymore. Boom. Okay, then next little chunk. Same idea. We're going to peel that front away. I'm standing up because this has gotten very intense. If we had edited this video, really intense background music would be playing right now. Oh, I had it. What, my shaky hands. There we go. Got it. Sweet. Blindness and shaky hands. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. Okay, same concept. We're going to take this. We're going to line it up right next to that one. Press that little edge down. Yikes. Okay. I got it off just a little bit. Oh, you guys, she's got me stressed out because I don't even have like a millimeter of play here. Okay. Ta-da! Bueno, bueno. Okay. Next, we're just gonna go around the cup like this. Could you imagine how easy this would be if you didn't have shaky hands and you could see? Jeez. Okay. Separating this is kind of, I'm doing it almost exactly how I would do like an instant transfer. So now, let's see, holding breath. There we go. Oh, that's so cool. Now, I cannot take credit for this idea. This was not me. Okay, this was not me. I don't actually know who originally did it. It might have been Chrissy. I don't know. I just saw it on TikTok. In spray paint. My brain. This is what my brain. This is what my brain's like. Oh, this is what I would do, and this is how I would do it, and this is what I would want. So how it's done, I don't actually know. How I do it, it's like this: ombre a whole sheet, and then just flip, 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 flip. Okay. This is double-sided adhesive sheets. Now, if you don't have double-sided adhesive sheets and you don't want to spend the $10 to get them right now, you could try just cutting a piece of vinyl, spraying, tack it over and over, spraying a piece of vinyl, cutting it, painting with, tack it over and over, and do the same kind of concept. I obviously have double-sided adhesive sheets, so it's a little easier. But look how pretty that comes out. All right, so if you guys are just jumping in, big day. If you spend $50 on the website today, you are going to be entered in to win an instant transfer pack from me. I have a boatload of instant transfers. Oh, this is not, that I need to start getting rid of. So, sorry, this one. I must have missed this one when I ran through it with the cutting. This one does not want to come apart. I'm going to screw that up. I can't see very well. It's a doozy not being able to see, even with glasses on. Jesus. Moving that out of the way. Okay, I can see the side better. Okay, so if you spend $50 today, you will be entered in to win a instant transfer pack. If you already spent $25, if you already did a minimum order, I saw about 6 or 7 orders came in with Michaela earlier. If you can go ahead and just place another minimum order, I will combine that. That will count. It will be 2 combined orders to make it to your $50. So now I'm trying to do it without standing up. Okay, and there's a bunch of new stuff. So I went in and clearance priced some more items this afternoon before jumping on this live. So go to today's deals, poke around in there, look for the liquidation items as well. There's a bunch of new stuff and a bunch of liquidated items. Okay, so you've got a lot to choose from to bulk up your shopping cart. Don't forget your free mini instant transfer. Every time you place an order with us, you can add a free mini instant transfer to your shopping cart. And don't forget to use the coupon code GLITTER50 to get half price off all of the glitter on the website. Sorry, there's a little piece that I accidentally cut off, so I'm placing it in there. Stick and, oh, Jesus, for Christmas sake. There we go. Beep. Okay. Hi, guys. So if you place a $50 order today, if anybody's just jumping in, you'll be entered in to win a goodie bag, a grab bag of instant transfers. Oops, wrong side. I started the wrong way. Okay. And then also with your shopping carts, you don't have to spend $50. You can just go in and get the goodies that you need. There's a bunch of stuff that's on clearance under today's deals. There's a bunch of new stuff under today's deals. There's also a bunch of items that are on kind of like liquidation sale. I'm going to be very careful. I don't want to rub this off. Line that up. Okay, hold that stick. Notice I don't peel the whole backing away. I like to stay in control, and I peel a little bit at a time and stay completely in control of my cup. Okay. And this is the design that we're going for. This is double-sided adhesive sheets. Yep, this is done with the double-sided adhesive sheet. I grabbed this pink tumbler because it was already based pink, which was very helpful for this, but you can base spray paint a different color tumbler. So we sprayed, we did a whole, we cut them all into strips. You can rewatch this from the beginning. I can send you this tumbler. I did the whole strip of the whole sheet. We ombrayed the whole sheet from top to bottom. And now we're taking each strip and just reversing it. Okay. This is live mix number 164 and Tim that I'm using. So if you're trying to round out your cart to get to $50, add a live mix number 164, add a Tim. The double-sided adhesive sheets are sold out right now. They sold out during Spooktacular. They will not be back for a while, guys. We got to get through the holidays. But you can find double-sided adhesive sheets on Amazon. They're a little more expensive than what we had them for, but if you want to try to do this right away, just grab them on Amazon. All right, here we go. They might even have them at like an office supply store. I don't know. Okay, stick down my top. The back is still attached to this. And now I'm going to peel the back away a little bit at a time. Staying completely in control of my strip. Okay. You can use double-sided tape. Yep. It's the same concept. This is just a big sheet of double-sided tape. But yeah, you can use double-sided tape. Absolutely. If I was going to do double-sided tape, I would put the tape onto vinyl first. Because getting double-sided adhesive sheets, double-sided adhesive tape to just lay down on, I don't know what you would put it on. Maybe, like I said, I would just stripe it down onto. I make it look easy. Well, I fumbled quite a bit. I've definitely fumbled on this one. Okay, I'm gonna very carefully rotate it. I don't want to rub because I don't want to knock off any of the glitter that's already there. Okay, we're gonna line this up. I will definitely be glittering the bottom of this tumbler. Okay. Lift it up, pull that back. A very key here is keeping that back attached. If you, I just, the more of that sticky that you expose and you're trying to fumble around with, the more room for error. So, and more that it could accidentally stick down to your cup or just all sorts of things could happen. So, and then you end up tearing it trying to pull it up. It's just slow and steady, stay in control, complete control. Okay. You know me, I like my clean workspace, so we're going to just glitter duster this off real quick. Try to stay in control of my environment a little bit. I don't care what the floor looks like as long as my workspace looks good. This could be a really cool full sheet instant transfer. I know, but it wouldn't look as cool as an instant transfer because it wouldn't be real glitter. A big part of this is just how stinking sparkly it is. All right, so if you're jumping in, we just took a full sheet of double-sided adhesive sheets, had it cut all the way through, front to back. Left it on my Cricut mat so it would stay kind of stuck down while we glittered it and kind of worked with it. And now we're just taking it off and layering it down opposite of each other. One, then two, then one, then two, then one, then two. to get this look. I did not come up with this look. This is something I saw on TikTok. They were doing it with spray paint and taping it off and all kinds of things. And I was like, I feel like double-sided adhesive sheets would come in very handy right here. And like I said, if I wasn't talking and stopping and checking comments and stuff, this would go quicker. This is just going a little slower because of the hanging out with you guys. And also, once you've done this a couple times, you're going to get real much faster at it. I'm probably going to stripe this out with very thin pinstripe black stripes. I guess I should have checked this. Morgan, I asked her to cut it, make it perfect for a 20-ounce tumbler. Looks like she did. I gave her no other instructions than that. Hi guys, this is done with Tim and live mix number 164 from yesterday. This is yesterday's live mix. Don't forget, if you guys are shopping with your for glitter and you're grabbing these glitters, use your coupon code glitter50. It's right on the screen, on the bottom of the screen. Okay. Also, there's new. If you shopped even yesterday through the clearance instant transfers and molds and such things on today's deals, go again today. I just put up some new ones. Some of them are very cute. I'm just working my way through the list. I get a few each day. Okay, so check today's deals for the new liquidated items. Okay, and in theory, this one should fit right there. It's a little bit shy, but we're just gonna dive in there. You feel like this would be a very cool Beetlejuice tumbler? I agree. Oops, don't rub, Summer. Okay, this needs to have like a millimeter cut off of it. I'm going to shave it down just a hair. Okay. Can I use the little tool for the rim after if needed? What little tool? The edging tool? You can. I'm going to glitter the butt. This up. Yes, you can, if you want to. You absolutely could. You would have to obviously pick each one off individually. There's a little piece of paper right there. Okay. Okay. Just gonna roll it, get some pressure on these. Make sure they're down all the way. I'm not really worried about glitter contamination because it's all ombre anyway. If there's a little here, a little there. Plus, it's my wheelhouse of colors. So we all know I'm gonna friggin' love it because of these colors. Okay, so I will probably put live mix number 164 on the butt just because I friggin' love this live mix. So this is the live mix up close. It's a black base with some purple, blue, and fuchsia in it. And then Tim is the other color that I used on here. But isn't that rad? So we used the ombre glitter shaker. We used double-sided adhesive sheets. We have the Lily and Rose craft knives. I used a 20-ounce tumbler. You can obviously use any size you want. I used my weeding tweezers. I used my glitter duster brush. A lot of tools, but beautiful finished product. Now I will go through and spray adhesive. I mean, not spray adhesive. Oh, we used spray adhesive too because we did 2 coats. So we did a coat of glitter using the ombre glitter shaker and the 2 glitter colors. Then we went through and put spray adhesive over the top again and did a second coat. Okay. Ta-da! All right. Let's go see. Let's go see. Can you use a dump bucket for the bottom? Oh, I could. That's actually a good idea. Good idea. Good idea. Okay. So if you guys are just popping in, okay, if you order Tim and live mix number 164, it's like $12.75 in your shopping cart, and then you put in the coupon code glitter50, it makes it like $6.50 for an ounce of each glitter total. $6.50. One's like $3.13, the other one's like $3.25 after the coupon code. So I'll get you some. Okay. Live mix number 164 will sell out. There's only like 60 or 70 left. That was before this live. Okay. If you do not know about our live mixes, we mix them on camera with you guys on Wednesdays. They're up for sale, and once they're gone, they're gone. We don't remix. We might make something similar to it someday at some point, but we don't write the formulas down, so we don't ever remix the exact same color again. It's almost impossible. But if you spend $50 today on the website, I am going to take everybody who spent $50 on the website. I'm going to take all your names and I'm going to randomly draw somebody because I have like stacks. This is just one little, this is not even what's in I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cartons that are full. This is just here. These are all this transfer. I think it's gotta go somewhere. If I walk these into the warehouse and tell the girls they have to resort these back in, that's gonna murder me. There's the gingerbread recipe is in here. Just saying. So I'm gonna just do a random pack of like at least 10 instant transfers. I'm saying 10. It's just gonna be willy-nilly. There'll be at least 10. I'm not gonna like stick to 10. There might be more. I don't know. Okay, so for anybody who spends $50 on the website, I'm gonna draw one name out of that and you're going to get a random pack of instant transfers. 2, don't forget to add your free mini instant transfer to your order. When you shop with us, every order that you place gets you can add a free mini instant transfer. 3, when you're shopping, if you're going after this glitter, any of the glitters on the website, if you're like trying to find some good glitters to do this technique with and you're like, oh, but I'd rather have blues and greens. Go on the website, type in blue glitter, type in green glitter. They'll pop up for you. Grab your favorites. Make sure you use your coupon code glitter50. Okay, that's going to save you half price of all the glitter on the website. Okay. Go to today's deals. Go to today's deals. I'm going to go in today's deals actually, because I can tell you what's there. There's 189 items in today's deals. Probably half of those are things that I have put on liquidation sale. For example, what you can't see. The bead bundle boot scoot and spooky is now on sale for $5. Okay. Oh my God, there's so much in today's deals. Autumn boots and bows full sheet mixed instant transfers on sale for $5. The crescent babe, it's a spooky babe. It has a crescent moon and bats flying around it, is on sale for $1. The goth floral bat, it's like pink and aqua, kind of in purple flowers with a little aqua bat in the middle. It's on sale for $1. You just placed order number 2 for today. I mean, the mint colored full sheet, like a wrap sheet with bats and little eyeballs on it. Is that eyeballs? I'm guessing that's eyeballs. I don't know. It's only $2. Ooh, alligator's very good, especially if it's cooked right. There was a restaurant, a southern restaurant by my house in LA, Louisiana, and they had alligator. It was delicious. The neutral spooky season. It's a spooky season. It has a spider web and little daisies and bats around it. $1. Does it taste like chicken? No. I would say it tastes closer to like conch. If you ever had conch, the conch is good too. Yeah, I would say it's a texture like chicken. Yeah, but like with way more flavor, but a good, not a weird gamey flavor. It's really good. The Sultry Witch instant transfer. She's on sale for $2. There's one of her left, by the way. The pumpkin and bow ties instant transfer sheet. It's a full sheet of mixed pumpkins. It's on sale for $4. Just saying. The lady skeleton. This one. She's on sale for $2. Oh, you'll like it. You'll like it, Amy. It's good. Little creeper bat, $2. Okay. The pretty web instant transfer, $2. There's one left. The Slurpee ghost, $2. There's 2 left. I'm not telling you all the ones that are low. I'm just they're all really low. All these have less than 10. The bats and bows, and it says bat SHIT crazy, $2. How big are they? Are you talking about the alligator or are you talking about the instant transfer? Depends on the instant transfer. Each one should say. If you look at the listing of if you're talking about the instant transfers, each listing says how big it is. Okay. The cutesy Halloween total tumbler instant transfer set is $5. So just go peruse today's deals. I'm going to try to take out some of the stuff that's sold out. I'm not going to be able to grab everything. Just go peruse. You got to kind of look through the whole today's deals, but a bunch of them are towards the end, like the last pages. If you're going to just dive in there and just try to get the super sales, okay? Because spend $50 and you could win a whole pack of random summer's mess. They're not messy. There's nothing wrong with them. They're like perfectly good, brand new instant transfers. I just always have this pile like sitting right here. It's where I'm on the live, I show it and then I put it down there and they all just kind of collect there. What kind of color green would go with the Luca? The Luca. Was DeLuca that must have been a subscription color because I don't recognize that name. I didn't name the subscription colors. The girls did, so I never really know what the subscriptions are. What color is that? That was not a website color. The girls, Morgan mainly was in charge of naming all the subscriptions because I didn't name them. I don't even know. That's craziness. Okay, so don't forget your free mini instant transfers, you guys. Teal and green. Oh, which green? I would say herb, Zeus, herb, Zeus, or sable. Zeus is lighter. If you want a lighter color, sable and herb. Well, herb might be too chunky for you. Depends on if you want a chunky boy. Zion. Yeah. Yoshi, if you want a kind of aquamarine, kind of holographic. Cut up and fried. That's how I like it. Cut up and fried and as like make it like a fish taco, but with alligator. All right. Emily's gonna come on live. I've got a jam. I just had this in my brain and I needed to get it out of my brain. We're probably gonna do this again. I'm just not gonna lie. I'm just really kind of obsessed with this now. Whoever's first came up with this idea is genius. Summer, can you explain how your calendar works? Is that by appointment only? I don't know what calendar you're talking about, Blaze. What calendar? Me, I'm all chaos. We never know. Like I wasn't even supposed to go live today. It's Emily's day. But I had this in my brain. Yes. So if you spend $50, guys, you will get entered into win Summer's random box of chaos. Okay. Your Bass Pro Shop has a restaurant? Oh, I'm glad ours doesn't because I would want to be there all the time. Okay. Double-sided adhesive sheets for the win. Maybe we'll try it the other way tomorrow. To make special orders or help, I do not do cups for orders. I do not do cups for orders, Blaze. But and for help, join the Facebook group. So you're on our Facebook page watching right now. We actually have a Facebook group. Yours has a bowling alley. Ours has a little shooting range, like a fake little laser shooting thing. I do not do orders. I don't make orders. If you want to order, you can reach out to Jessica Hernandez. She's our moderator. She does cups to order. She's phenomenal. That's why she works with us. Blaze, you can reach out to her on Facebook. Oh, Tink's Tiny Workshop if you're on YouTube. You want to make this? I know, Tink. That's the same. I saw it. But for help, join our Facebook group. In the Facebook group, you can post like pictures of your cup and say like, I'm struggling with this, or just you can you don't even have to have a picture. You can just be like, hey guys, I'm trying to make this type of cup and I'm really struggling. I don't know what products I need. I don't know what tools I need, or my cup did this and I don't know what to do with it now. How can anyone help me? And pictures are always better, but if you're too shy to put pictures, you don't have to put pictures. And in the group, the moderators and all of our members who have been doing this for years are so incredibly helpful. You're also always welcome to throw out questions while I'm live. I don't always see all the questions when I'm live. I try, and I try to be as helpful as I can while I'm on live, because if you have the question, I guarantee you other people that are watching have the same question. But definitely feel free to join our Facebook group. So Little and Rose is our Facebook page. And then Little and Rose Tumblers and Epoxy Art is our private group. You have to like request to join, and then the moderators will approve you to come in. And then once you're in, you can make posts. And so don't be shy. Like everyone, we require you to be nice in there. Everybody is at a different level of learning. So there's people who are doing their first cup, and there's people in there who've done cups for 5 years. And so there's all broad range. We don't allow any bashing or teasing or nothing. Everything is just positive vibe. Everyone's learning. Can you epoxy over styrofoam? It won't stick very well. And that is the loaded question. Yes, you can always do anything you want to. Can you put epoxy on styrofoam? Yes. Would I? No. Mainly because if it gets squeezed, because the styrofoam is squishy, it's not a hard base, it will crack the epoxy. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to add anything, Elisa. Elysia, I'm gonna go first thing in the morning or really late tonight. If my clock is still on Mexico time, so if I'm still wide awake at midnight, I will be doing it at night. But first thing in the morning, everything has a timestamp on it when you guys place your order. So I'm gonna be just pulling you guys. I'm just gonna be pulling from there because like our system shows it to us like who ordered what at what time. So you don't have to do anything. I'm just going to go in there and go from the block for the day. And then everybody who spent over $50 after coupon codes have been applied and before your taxes, I'm going to add you to the list. If you had already placed a $25 order, I can see that. There was only like 6 orders earlier this afternoon. I know who you are, even off the top of my head. So if you're one of those people and you place a second minimum order, so your 2 orders together make $50, you will still get automatically done. Yep. How about air dry clay? Yes. Let the air dry clay cure first and then put it on there because air dry clay cures hard. So yes. All right, you guys, I'm going to take off for the evening. I had fun. I will see you guys tomorrow for Chaos Friday. I will not be live early. I have another doctor's appointment tomorrow. I got some stuff going on as always because life doesn't like to be easy peasy for me. Life likes chaos and curveballs. I'm literally the queen of pivoting and staying calm and just be like, oh, now we're dealing with that. Whoops, today's. Now we're dealing with that. Oh, there we go. Whoop, now we're doing that. It's just, I wish I knew what boredom feels like. I just really want to be bored. I just really want to be bored. All right, you guys, it was fun tonight. Happy shopping. Don't forget your free mini instant transfers. Don't forget to check out the super sale items on today's deals. Don't forget you could be entered in to win something awesome at $50. I know I'm missing something and all the new stuff today. Oh, let me show you guys the new stuff. Oh, farts. What did I just do? Let me show you guys the new stuff in case that anybody didn't see it in the beginning. Because it's been a long life. We've been here for an hour and a half. All right, these are the new items up today. Love. Mary, where are you at? This is Bible emergency numbers. And so it has all the feelings: feeling low, feeling stressed, feeling lonely, feeling afraid. And then it has all the Bible verses that you should read if you're feeling those feelings. I think it's super cute. Bible emergency numbers. Okay. Then we have Life is Better at the Beach. It's a two-piece wrap. So you have a collar, a large collar and a small collar. Beachy Beach. Land of the Free because of the Brave, full wrap. Okay. Mom Life. This is a 20-ounce wrap. Then we have the Wooded Creatures. This has got no background to it, so it's kind of like just the outline of all the fun stuff, just the image. Just like the beach one is like a solid block. This one is not a solid block. So if you glitter, like if you did like Zion or Yoshi, and then put this over, it'd be really pretty. Okay, top, bottom. I like this one because I want to make this for my mom and put Big Bear because they have a cabin up in the mountains and put Big Bear on here and then make it for her. But my mom doesn't need any more cups. She keeps stealing all mine. Okay, and then this one, if you missed this one, this is Cowgirls Are God's Wildest Angels. They have cowboy hats for halos and horses for wings, and it's a double wrap. It's a double. Okay, so it's got the wide collar and the bottom collar. Okay, but this laid over. This laid over like. Look over this burgundy cup. Oh, we made sort of a million years ago. So pretty. That might actually be going on there. That's very pretty. Okay, so that's up there. Those are the new items that went up today. Okay, those are going to be at the top of today's deals. You can find them there. Towards the end of today's deals is where you're going to find the deals. All right. Bye, guys.